Welcome to Kaumudy Global. After the political chaos in the country and the days filled with uncertainty, confusion and surprises, Imran Khan sees himself standing outside the Prime Minister's house again. Imran Khan is the first president in Pakistan's history to have been removed from the office through no confidence vote in the parliament. His opposition, he claims, is a part of a US-led international conspiracy for which opposition became party to oust his government in what is being said to be a deliberate foreign orchestrated regime change, a term that the USA has categorically rejected and termed baseless. But it was the opposition's majority vote against Imran Khan in the parliament that pushed him off power, forcing him to address the road ahead and the narrative he would carry with him onto the next general election. Imran Khan claims that he has stood against a corrupt team of leaders and parties who are inclined towards keeping Pakistan in a dependent foreign policy and an even more dependent and compromised sovereignty to Western powers, something that he refused to succumb to and opted to an independent foreign policy and standing against the Western demands. His way forward is now clear. He is going to go back on the streets and reach out to the masses, who he claims are the rightful deciders of the country's future. Imran Khan plans to gear up into his anti-government protest mode as he announced a countrywide campaign of anti-government protests focused on putting pressure on the new rulers, including the arch-rival, the Sharif family, the Zardari Bhutto family, and the Fazl-ur-Rahman, to be forced into calling for fresh elections countrywide. Imran Khan is considered to be an expert in protests and rallies as he attracts massive crowds and enjoys great support among the masses. He staged a 126 days long sit-in just outside the parliament in Islamabad during the time of Nawaz Sharif's rule, creating immense pressure on the government. The difference this time will be the fact that there is an added narrative that Imran Khan can take out the masses other than corruption of his political leaders. He is geared up to carry the anti-United States, anti-West and pro-independent foreign policy narrative to the masses, showcasing it as the reason behind the alleged international conspiracy of a regime change. He will also be making life difficult for the ruling leadership in the parliament through a strong opposition and consistent demands of holding general elections. The Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf has taken out massive rallies in several cities across the country to protest against Imran Khan's ouster as the Prime Minister through a no-confidence motion last night. Protest rallies were held in various cities including Islamabad, Karachi, Peshawar and Lahore, with demonstrators shouting slogans against opposition. Earlier, Khan said that today marked the beginning of a freedom struggle against what he called a foreign conspiracy of regime change. In an attempt to galvanize his supporters, he said, "It is always the people who protected their own sovereignty and democracy. Pakistan became an independent state in 1947, but the freedom struggle begins again today against a foreign conspiracy of regime change. It is always the people of the country who defend their sovereignty and democracy," he said in another tweet. In Karachi, the city was lighted up for Imran Khan following his ouster. In Islamabad, the protest started from 0 point with PTI supporters gathering and waving flags while chanting slogans in the former Prime Minister's favour. Flow of traffic at Srinagar Highway was affected due to the rally, with long traffic lines forming according to Dawn News reports. PTI spokesperson Fawad Chowdhury had also called on the people to stage protests after Isha prayers while speaking to the media in Islamabad earlier the day. He said that Khan not leading a massive movement would amount to a betrayal with the country's politics and constitution. The party later issued a schedule of the various protests that were planned for cities all over the country starting 9:30 p.m. according to Dawn newspaper. Meanwhile, Imran Khan said that never have such crowds come out so spontaneously and in such numbers in our history, rejecting the imported government led by crooks. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf (PTI) chairman Imran Khan also expressed gratitude to the people of the country for supporting the protest against his ouster as the Prime Minister of Pakistan. The voting on the no-confidence motion against the Imran Khan-led PTI government began in the country's National Assembly late on Saturday night, where 174 members recorded their votes in favor of the resolution that ousted Imran Khan. I'm Neha signing out. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates.